Xinyan Kuale! I don't know how to say it in Cantonese, but I think everyone else knows how to say it in Cantonese, just not me. It's actually not Chinese New Year today. Chinese New Year has passed. But they do the parade the weekend after. They always have in where I am. So, yeah. I'm just painting my nails really quick. I just gotta put another coat on top of them, really. And then we'll be fine. I can't go out with bad nails. Whew. But I really like this outfit I'm wearing. I'm wearing more of a summer one. But it's okay, because last time I helped out, I wore a winter one and I was really, really, really warm. And I don't have good temperature regulation, so when I get too warm, I want to faint. Or sometimes I just do faint. I decided to go with straight hair, because my curly hair just doesn't want to tame well. Like on days where I really want my hair to behave, that's the day when my curly hair does not want to behave. But any other day she serves, any other day she eats up. Just not the days I want her to. I'm just putting another. Green is probably not a very Chinese New Year colour. I don't know, I haven't checked. But my nails were already green. And green is my favourite colour, and there's a little bit of green on this outfit. So, it works. It works for me. Although this is my crap green nail varnish that I got from Miniso. Would not recommend that you ever get nail varnish from Miniso because it's always crap. But hey ho. Should we do a fit check? I don't know if I'm like... Wait, one hand... We're okay. I can't use this hand. Don't let me use this hand. Yeah, this is an issue because I'm too short for these outfits. Can you see? I'll do a better one in a minute. When I'm not, you know. But if you see, there's like little green patterns on it. So I thought green nail varnish would be okay. I am helping out at the festival, and then I'm also like, you help me? After the festival, I am on the prize stall for like 2 hours. So I get to give out prizes, because if you go like to the different like activities they're doing, you can get a stamp, and once you've got like enough stamps, you can get like a big prize, a little prize, depending on how many, you know. Dasha. Is she a master of Chinese language? She just might be. I was trying to like get as much practice in as I could last night, but like we're cooked anyway. We're so cooked. Because my surname is Asian. She was like, "What's your name?" And I told her my name, and she was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "That's me." Oh, I'm knocking you over. Ooh. That is because you're balanced on my bin that is not in use, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to balance it precariously on top of my crochet box. We don't have budget around here. I already told you all. We don't have budget around here, and therefore, if I want to make a video, I have to do this really convoluted thing of balancing my unused bin on top of my crochet box and then balancing my iPad on top of it, because I have nowhere else to like hold you up. I could use maybe the ring light, but that would only work well for my phone if I was recording on my phone, which I'm not. My mommy sent me £10 because I was like, oh, I'm helping out at the Chinese New Year festival like I usually do, and I think I get a free meal this time, so I might not be eating instant noodles today. I'm so excited. And she was like, here's a tenner. Just get something. Eat something that's not instant noodles. That's the best we're gonna get. That's the best we can do. I feel that's the best we can do. Yay! Now I'm really warm. My room, which is always too cold, too cold, is suddenly too warm. Of course that would happen, wouldn't it? Should I put I'll open my window. I keep standing on the damn skirt. Ugh. Wow. Okay. In like 18 minutes I gotta go. But I feel very pretty. If I figure out how to, I'll put like a picture here of what I wore last time I helped out. When I picked this one up, she was like, oh, you might get cold in it. And I was like, no, I'd rather be cold, because otherwise I faint. And I don't want to faint in the festival. That would be very embarrassing, and I'd just have to die. Also, my red feather fell out, so I just got the orange one. It's not very Chinese New Year, is it? You can hear people outside probably because my window is now open. I got my haircut this week. Hallelujah! I feel like maybe I should practice some Chinese, but like I feel silly when I speak Chinese, which is not very helpful for when you've got to speak Chinese today and you've got to help out at the festival. I know, clear. My tones are terrible. People aren't gonna understand what I'm saying. Oh! I will try and circle back after the parade because now it's getting real loud outside. So I will see you later when I look a mess. I'm so tired. Oh. That festival was fun. I made some friends. And I got a free meal out of it. That's always a plus. But oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. I didn't even have to do that much, but like the cold was cold. I wasn't actually cold, but like my fingers go all purple and my toes do too. There's the before and after. As you can tell, it rained because the hair that I straightened this morning, it's not really that straight anymore, but hey ho. The eyelashes stayed on immaculately. I always thought I was just bad at putting eyelashes on, but it turns out if you have good eyelash glue, anyone can put eyelashes on, so the £5 I spent on eyelash glue was actually very worth it. We helped out at the festival, and the festival, I'm pretty sure it like started a little later than it was supposed to, because we were stood there for ages, and like I helped out like 2 years ago, but this still, I'm pretty sure it started later than it was supposed to, and I made some friends. I love the actual festival part because like it's just those little kids really that you gotta wave to. So cute. Not I'm a Chinese master. And some of the girls were trying to speak to me in Chinese, and I was like, I understand you. Like what you're saying to me makes perfect sense right now, but don't ask me to respond. I can listen in Chinese. I can read and write in Chinese. Don't ask me to speak it. I beg you don't. I beg you do not ask me to speak Chinese. I look so pale. Nasty boots. Oh my god. And then I helped out. Well, we had food. We had food first, and then I helped out at the store, which I wasn't really there that long. I was there 12 till 2. And then I went to Boba Break and met my flatmates. And the dragon came into Boba Break. The dragon came into the cafe, and I'm gonna try and put the video in. If I can put the video in, I'm gonna put the video in. It was so much fun, but I did get lettuce flung at me because the lady that runs the shop put like a little plate, like orange and oranges and lettuce and stuff in the middle, and then the dragon ate it and then flung it everywhere. So I got lettuce to the face, but it was fun. I had a great time. I feel like the other people in there weren't quite ready for the dragon to come in, so when like the tambourines and shit, whatever these are called, started going, they were like, whoa, what's happening? I had a great time. I thought it was fun. My flatmates were stuck. I was in the cafe drinking my boba, having a good time, and I could see them through the window, and I got a text and it was like, we're trying to come in but a dragon is blocking our path, and I was like, what in the Pokemon kind of bullshit is that? But I had a really nice time. I really like helping out. It's fun. And I also feel really pretty in the dress. I took like this part off while we were eating, and everyone was like, wow, you have so many tattoos. I was like, so many? In what world is that so many? They also made me wear a wristband, which they didn't make me do before. Allegedly they were going to check them, but like they didn't, so I don't know. But I'm sad that I won't be able to wear this again because it was so much fun to wear, and it makes me feel so pretty. I feel pretty, but maybe I'll get another chance to wear one. It's like, can you see that it's a little too short on me? It's okay, but like like everyone else just kind of came up to here, and mine was down here at my feet. But so pretty. Look at my fan. I got this fan from China, actually. You know, I could always post my videos like this. Like I could sit on the edge of my bed and post, but I don't really like to sit on my bed in my clothes. It's like fully made today, so like my gems will be inside the bed, and my bed I need to do like a wash anyway over this coming week, so it doesn't really count. But I got really invested yesterday in I use, I think it's called Du Chinese. I was correct, it is. And I got really invested in this story about a cat. I don't know why I was so invested in this story about the cat, but I wasn't. And it was like about a cat, and it was like beginner level, so like I shouldn't have been reading it because I'm not quite beginner, but also sometimes I read through the beginner ones anyway because it reminds me of language that I don't remember, or like sometimes I just never was taught that language, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll read it. So I got really attached to this cat in this story. He didn't have a name. He didn't have a name, and then he met this other cat named Fan Fan, and the cat of whose story it was, he was like, oh, I don't have a house, and I don't have a family, and I don't have a name, but like I like to eat things. And what was it? 我喜欢吃东西. So real. I was once again very rudely interrupted. This is the second time I've had to like restart this. Because my iPad is like running out of storage. Okay, girl, I know. You told me the first time, and I heard you. Anyway, I'm telling you about this cat, right? This story about the cat. The cat has no home. The cat has nothing. And then he makes a friend called Fan Fan, and Fan Fan is lost from his home, but he's like, it's okay, we'll just be homeless together. And then they go a few days where they're like, oh my god, there's no food anywhere. And they go to the hospital, they go to the shop, they go to the school. Nowhere's there, but like no one's open. Nowhere's open for some reason. I don't know why. That's not elaborated on. So they can't have food, and then they find food, and they're eating the food, and then this big cat comes along, and he's like, that's my food, not your food. And they're like, can't we share? And he's like, no. And I think the big cat rips off the main cat's tail, but the big cat was eating me. What do you mean eating you? Eating you? What? The Fan Fan comes and he's like, what happened to your tail? What happened to, did the cat eat his tail? Yeah. I don't know how you say way ba. 我的尾巴在大猫上，我的尾巴在大猫那儿，我的尾巴在大猫那儿。My tail was with the big cat. The big cat done eating his tail. That's so wrong. Like, you can't be eating people's tails like that. So now I'm kind of like, I finished the story, and at the end of the story from like this first book, I think you call it, he gets like rescued by someone. We don't know where Fan Fan is. I don't know where Fan Fan is. I hope they elaborate on where Fan Fan's gone. I hope they reunite. And where is his tail? Does he just not have a tail now? Where is his tail? I'm really into the story at the minute. Like, I wonder what happens next. Anyway, since my iPad keeps telling me every 5 minutes, hey, you've got no storage, and keeps cutting the videos out, so I can't do a long video, I guess I'll just end it here. I'm sorry that it's really grainy today, because the sun's gone, as opposed to when I filmed this morning and the sun was on me. Today it's looking like non footage. It's looking like the Blair Witch Project. But I'm gonna go shower, wash this makeup off, take this outfit off, and be very sad about it. I'm gonna have to give it a little clean, because, well, obviously I'll have to give it a little clean anyway, but I got a little bit of mud on the hem, but it's okay, because that was kind of to be expected. But I'll hand wash it later, shower, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Skyrim or Cyberpunk. I don't know, but I guess I'll figure it out. I might have light tomorrow, might not. I love this never-ending question of will I, won't I? I really need the money, so I hope I start hearing more. You will, and not you won't. Either they start hiring me, or I'm gonna have to turn to a life of crime. that wouldn't be very good for me because I don't think I'd survive a life of crime. But anyway, bye bye.